Your budget may be a little bit tight, but that doesn't mean your intra workout has to be. I'm going to show you a cost-friendly way to get one in. What's going on, guys? Larry here in my kitchen on a beautiful Sunday night getting ready for the work week. But before I do that, I want to talk to you guys about something, especially with costs tightening up everywhere. Your wallet may be shrinking a little bit, inflation, all of these things that are combining to make the pocketbook a little bit thin is also going to affect your bodybuilding, okay? So I want you to understand that, number one, that's okay. And then number two, let's find a cost-efficient way to get one of the more popular ways, one of the more popular drinks inside of our bodybuilding regimen. Let's figure out a way to keep that in without sacrificing quality. And I'm talking about the Intra workout shake. Now, a brief history on the Intra workout shake. They've probably always been around, but they were really made popular in the mid to late early 2000s for the simple fact that John Meadows, rest in peace, made these popular because he was trying to get his pro card after so many years, and he found out that if he combined these nutrients together, during his workout, something that was fast and easily digestible, he could train himself under a table and then be able to do it again and again for multiple times a week. And that's where it caught on. And then T-Nation, Elite FTS, they all played a role in expanding intra-workout supplementation. So now, fast forward to 2025, you know, a lot of the ingredients that used to be inside of an intra-workout aren't there no more. Now, there are still some standalones that work, cluster dextrin, essential amino acids. Those are the basic supplements that you need to make a great intra-workout drink. But quite frankly, what if you just don't have the money? So, with that being said, I'm going to dive into a couple of supplements that you do need, that you need to have the intra-workout shake, but they're not going to be brand name, but I'm going to tell you how to be able to use these in an effective manner to make sure you get the most out of it. First things first, right now I'm using the NutriCost line from Amazon. Yes, I know, supplement store owners, brick and mortar, they hate Amazon. I also hate high-ass prices. Yes, I would love to buy from a lot of you guys. I would really love to buy from a lot of you guys. But the fact of the matter is that some of us just ain't got it like that, and I'm one of them. So I'm going to go with Amazon for right now. So NutriCost makes a great EAA formula. So if we look on here, we got 6 milligrams of BCAAs and a whole array of essential amino acids. Basically, you have 8 grams of amino acids inside of here. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the clinical dose is. I do know that I use it in a way that's conducive to me. I train first thing in the morning, so I'm going to double scoop. Yes, that's a lot of amino acids, but I'm also using a lot of creatine and a lot of carbohydrate powder because the intra-workout shake is technically my first meal of the day, so I have to adjust it as such so it's very saturated with what I need for it to be effective for me. If you train later in the day, then that's something that you're going to have to figure out. Obviously, you're probably going to titrate a lot of the carbs that's inside of there, a lot of the aminos and the creatine down, for the simple fact that you don't need all of it because you've probably already had 2 or 3 meals inside of you. If you train after work, you probably have already have 4 to 5. Seeing as that I don't have that, I have to titrate mine up. My dosage is up of the supplements that I'm using, but also if you train later in the day, then obviously bring everything down. Number one, you won't be using as much product, and number two, you won't be pissing it out. So there you go. So this EAA formula, some of the other formulas that I have used are a little bit higher on the EAA gram scale. Some, you know, for one scoop is probably about closer to 10, like 9.5, 10. This is nothing a double scoop couldn't cure. I double scoop my aminos in the morning. I go through it faster, but I feel like I really saturate my muscles with those digestible supplements that I like using in the form of an intra-workout shake. Now, staying with Nutri-Cost, but moving on to the creatine, all right? $39.99 will get you this. Lately, I've been kind of mega dosing my creatine in my intra-workouts. I only train 4 days a week, so I will take 10 to 15 grams per session. So, what is the efficacy of that? I don't know. I'm just down for experimenting with creatine with my amino acid dose. So right now I'm keeping the creatine at 15 grams, and I'm double scooping the EAAs. So the goal of the intra workout as well is to saturate your muscle with a lot of nutrients so you can train yourself down into that hole. Don't be afraid of, like I said, if you train later in the day, you may have to back those ingredients down. Don't be afraid to jack them up and then jack up your training volume a little bit. Don't be afraid to do that. The fun thing about bodybuilding is that you're always going to be experimenting, exploring, figuring out new things. And I'm going to tell you something, guys, you don't necessarily need a coach for it. So I want you all to take some type of autonomy and mess around with your intra-workout shake and see where it gets you. Again, if you take a mega dose of your carbs, of your creatine, of your EAAs, then the expectation, again, the expectation is low volume work has no home here at that point. You have to create a hole deep enough to where this stuff works. If you're just banging it with just 2 sets, then what are we really doing? You know, and then on top of that, I think you could use volume training to just be able to move a little bit better. So, but that's a whole other conversation that Minnow Helmsman, I believe that's his last name, kind of opened my eyes to. So, but we'll talk about that later. Now, on the carbohydrate front, I believe this is what really makes the intra workout go. We weren't talking about cyclic dextrin before intra workouts became popular. We were talking about maltodextrin and dextrose after our workouts, as that was popular at the time, made popular by Milos Sarcev. And I'll get into that in a minute. But the carbs are what make the intra workout go, because you need some type of insulin boost to help that blood sugar come up and to shuttle that stuff inside of your muscle. All right. If anybody ever comes to you talking about, I have a low carb idea for intra workout, I need you to run the other way, because that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. So, seeing as that we are on a budget, good old Gatorade powder. So they say, and I don't know, I gotta do a little bit more digging. They say a scoop like this is 22 grams of carbs. I'm calling BS on it, because I like to take around anywhere from 40 to 60 something, but that's what they say is 22 grams. So I'm not sure of the reliability aspect of that, but what I will do is that I will research it and bring my findings back to you. So there we go. Now let's get to the most important part of all of this: cost. $19.99, $39.99, $12.99. So guys, I just put together an effective intra workout shake for less than 50 bucks. Again, these are brands, or with the exception of the Gatorade, Nutri-Cost is the brand I'm using right now. Would I like to be involved in pre-workout? Yes, I would love to. But would I like to be involved in other supplements? Yes, I would love to. But there are times when you just kind of have to tighten the belt on the bodybuilding front, find out alternative means, and then go from there. This is my alternative means for intra workout, so I'm just going to roll with it until the time being, until Allah improves my financial situation. So with that being said, I hope you all got something out of it. Again, your Intra workout doesn't need to be super expensive. It just needs to have the ingredients there, and then you do the rest of the work. Also, adding pink Himalayan sea salt to your drink makes a huge role. So, with that being said, guys, I'm up out of here. Thank you for watching. Again, I hope you all got something out of it. You can save money. Just go ahead and do it. Hey, buy my programs. I have 4 programs for sale. Shogun, Tenacity Strength Hypertrophy Method, Pitbull, and Hammerhead. All are designed to make your muscles pop, to make your muscles grow. And we're here coming up on a little bit over 20 weeks of summer. I guarantee you, Pitbull will work for you, provided you're eating like you're supposed to. But that's a whole other conversation as well. But until then, tap in with me next time, guys. We're going to go over recovery strategies to make your workouts even better. Okay? Y'all have a good one.